Voiceover artist Siddhanta Pinto has recorded 15 books for Audible, which is Amazon's audiobook platform that launched in India last year. We at Sunday Midday spoke to Pinto at his Worli studio Ofspin Media Friends, where he spoke in detail about the process of recording an audiobook.
First, we're given a text. The next step is to find a suitable narrator for it. Find somebody who's fluent, is a naturally good storyteller, and has a pleasing voice, because an audiobook is typically for a long duration, and the listener is going to be with that one voice for something like on an average 8 hours. Then Rajesh will tell you a little bit about the actual recording and production process.
Yeah, so when we're recording, we always put markers based on character. Like if there's a character voice, then you put a marker denoting that this is a character voice. Or if the narrator has mispronounced or misread something or repeated something, then you put a marker so that it becomes easier in post when editing.
Okay. What's the book that you enjoyed doing the most?
I think both of us have enjoyed the two books by Anand Neelkantan, which form the Ajaya series, which is Roll of the Dice and Rise of Kali.
Right.
There is a third step. I don't know if I can say this right now, but there's a third unheard of step in the audiobook production process, which involves interns of ours who do the QC, or the quality check, which is actually listening to the entire book in its entirety and noting down errors in an Excel sheet. This is very important for us because whether it's human error or the computer has messed up, there could be some errors in the files. Sentences have been missed out, or both takes of one sentence have been left in the recording. So no errors are allowed. The book has to be 100% perfect, and so the quality check is a very important part of it, of this process. And we never submit a book without passing it.
So how many quality checks does it go through technically?
It goes through one from our end and then another quality check at Audible's end.
Let's say a book that is, you've said 16 hours for just reading out. What is the total production time for a book?
So the recording process would be anywhere, if it's in English, from 1.5 times. So I'd say around 24 hours of recording, maybe 28 hours.
And then editing, again, depends on the fluency of the narrator and the... Because the lesser the mistakes, the quicker it is to edit.
The bruises on her arms and face marked her tortuous and resisting journey. She sensed the men staring at her, but did not raise her head. She noticed every petal and frond of the design inlaid into the marble at her feet. She could smell the incense in the air and the odors of the crowded sabha. She could feel the lustful gaze of hundreds of men on her bowed, scantily clad form. She could sense their thoughts.
Subscribe to Midday India. Get direct notifications on all our videos by clicking on the bell icon.